Greetings, Skylanders, and welcome back to more Skylanders Ring of Heroes. Wait, I meant to say greetings, Portal Masters. And as you can see, with the new load screen, there's been a new massive update with a new feature that will be showing up. I'll be showing off today. Well, I mean, when the load screen finishes loading. Alright. Skylanders is filled with wonder and magic. This is a cutscene that's already happened. Endless expansion of clouds and fantastic floating islands. At the center of the world sits the core of light, which keeps darkness at bay and peace inherent in Skylands. I don't know why I'm saying this, only the core of light fails to function. Darkness creeps and engulfs Skylands. Alright, I'm just waiting for this to happen. The Dark Portal Masters. And so, as you can see right here, this is a new update. Danger in Darkness. It's for the Nightfall, which is, a character thing. So they do introduce new characters. Also, these are two new characters that are things. So Mastermind. You'd expect them to be in the first game since they were already Skylanders, but I guess they're still adding new Skylanders, which is kind of good. So, expect stuff like that. Getting characters is not that hard, so it's not like Marvel Strike Force. And they got a new low front screen here, as you can see, which actually looks really awesome. I mean, I like this, opening screen. That looked amazing. And let's see what else they've updated apart from the event, which we'll be doing today, by the way. Yes, thank you. Yep. So that's if you want to spend money. Thankfully, you don't have to spend money. Some people have, weirdly enough, but I haven't. And thankfully, unlike Marvel Strike Force, it's not that hard to grind characters. I mean, I have a bunch of characters that either do videos on. I mean, it's so easy to get them. I mean, I have so many gems that I click on these. Plus, you get so many tickets for doing things. So it's like, it's easy. But no, today we're heading to challenges. And we're heading to the episode dungeon. Also, that Mediterranean Warlords is a new thing, which you get at 7-1, which I haven't done yet, but when I do, I will be showing off that 4th dungeon there, which is a permanent dungeon. This one right here is a special dungeon, like the events in Marvel Strike Force, where you have like character events. That's what basically this dungeon is right here. So when it ends, it may come back, but it's all focused on the one character. So think Marvel Strike Force and DC Legends as well, because there's some things in this that I would say takes with DC Legends. But anyway, like for example, if you have like a character that suits the dungeon, they get a bonus. That's from DC Legends. Marvel Strike Force doesn't really have that. I mean, they have characters you have to play for it, but it's complicated. Anyway, let's move on and do this. Portal Master, we all recognize the hard work you've done to protect Skylands. You must be busy, but I think it is also important you take a step back and look around a bit. Have you ever wondered about what stories each Skylander have? Why don't we hear one right now? Let's go on an adventure. Let's go on an adventure with 6 Skylanders. You can gather points during the event period and exchange them for various rewards. Those Skylanders are related to the story. Will gain a boost, so try to take them along. I don't have any of them. I don't know if I have the bird one, maybe, but I want to get Spitfire, though I just haven't got them yet. But when I get Spitfire. I mean, Spitfire was an awesome Skylander in Superchargers. Even though Superchargers failed, Spitfire was an awesome character to have. That was one of the good things we got for Superchargers. The exchange shops will allow you after dungeon closes. They will operate even after the dungeon closes. Curious about the story? Then let's go check it out now. Okay. And, so you mentioned about the bonus things. That's basically having them big bonus is a DC Legends thing. But anyway, Danger in Darkness, Nightfall, Summary. A dark Skylander who has a mysterious hair to deal fatal blows to enemies. She was a great monster hunter before Master Eon chose her as a Skylander. She left the academy for a while to defeat a monstrous threatening her hometown, Fog Shadow Tower. So let's try. On the journey back to the academy, she sees Quartermaster and allies in danger. So that's her story. It's nice that they're doing this, actually. I'll give them that. This is a nice little feature. Alright, so missions right here. So this is special missions like the missions you would normally have, but this is for the event only. This is the exchange shop. So since you have points, you can get shards from him and all this. Alright, so let's do this. Enter. Each episode of the dungeon consists of standard stage and story stage. Now you can complete a story stage only with designated Skylanders. Enter story stage. Shall we enter story? Yes, yeah, we shall. You are experiencing the story. After clearing the stage, you can use a team of your choice to clear the stage. During the stage, you will control a present team. Skylanders who are related to the stage will become stronger usual and shine in the slots of the Skylander tab. Good, alright, so I can't. But they're underpowered, so how am I gonna, don't know anything about it. We need to hurry, Quartermaster. I'm sure you're aware of what's going on with the villains. Oh! I can't wait to drive my feather blades into their skulls and stick them straight up there. Okay, that's pretty dark for Skylander. That's pretty dark. Pipe down, Storm. We need to finish the battle quickly, but babbling and drive them away. Not to mention the actual thing you're saying, too. Yeah, no, it's pretty dark. I mean, she literally... Okay, I'm not... who on earth makes all that ruckus? Gotcha. See, I ain't feeling so hot here. Didn't think you'd come by yourself. We had you guys causing trouble, so here we are. Now, a good villain, and surrender quietly. Otherwise, I might have to heat things up a bit, if you know what I mean. It's this guy? He's the one who was complaining about the noise? Don't go passing the buck like that. See? He's yelling now too. Stop! Just shut up, my stomach! Mad logo. What the heck? Went crazy mode and all of a sudden. He thinks up a bit, huh? My, what a wonderful way to put it. It perfectly describes how I feel this very moment. Oh man, this guy's dangerous. Real dangerous. Would it kill you to keep your mouth shut? Don't go put it on a Spitfire stone blade. What? This voice. Oh wait, it's not me. I don't know if this is my shade or not. He thinks up a bit. You can only, see fire as dim as one you'd light on a candle. Fire which slowly fades away in deep darkness. Nightfall, why are you doing here? Both of you stand aside. I'm feeling rather annoyed right now, and I would love to take out some frustration on our little friends here. Yeah, I would like to too. You guys are talking too much. Spitfire time! So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Spitfire, he was actually a really good character, in, Skylanders Superchargers, and even though that game was, you know, not the most popular, I would say the most popular Skylanders game, the character Spitfire coming from that game is what made that game worth it. Because he was a fun character. Yeah, he still is. I mean, I still played him in Imaginators. Yeah. So I want to unlock him in this game. He just looks cool as well. Look at him. It's like this spirit dragon thing comes out of the car. It's like really awesome. The deed is done. Yeah, I mean this is a pretty dark story already. Thanks for the help. Last I heard, you were back in your hometown because of some trouble there. The issue was resolved itself sooner than I expected. I was merely on the way home when I heard you guys talking too much. Seriously. Good job, Nightfall. Your hair is shining as radiant as ever, I see. I see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut. You both knock it off. This isn't the time to arguing with each other. Not while there's still villains afoot. Looks like the two of you won't have trouble taking care of the villainous by yourself. Still, I suppose I can lend a hand and help you out before I go home. You must be the quartermaster Master Ian told me about. I shall aid you in your mission using my dark powers. Now, let's get going. Sure thing. If you guys would just stop talking and let us battle, that'd be awesome. Got 200 stuff. And we also got that. But I mean, that was pretty dark. I mean, what's the blade's name? She was like, oh my goodness. Wait, no. Oh, I guess this isn't Doima. Okay. I mean, it was just like, she talked about, you know, skulls and putting her blades to it. It's like, that's pretty dark for a Skylanders game. I mean, Skylanders isn't meant to be that dark. Let's see. I'll put you in its right place. And this one's stronger. Alright, we're gonna have 10 fin. And put Spyro there. And Dark Spyro. Someone to level up Dark Spyro. Alright guys, time to bring on a Zerna. You guys are going down. But yeah, I mean that was just so dark. I still don't know what to say. I mean, you gotta admit, I mean, there was a lot of dark talk in there. This is a Skylanders game. Skylanders is a kid game. Oh, this happened. It's still fun. I mean, it's not dark in a way of in an appointment. still a kid's game, but I mean, wow. Oh. Survive. Now you How strange. What's the matter? You've been staring at the floor for some time now. I've been thinking about the fragments we found after we wiped out those villains. I seem to have found something related to them. These strange fragments, they were also there whenever I had just finished a battle. It looks like a crystalline powder. Now that you mention it, we've been sensing our fair share of dark energy during these missions, including a villain that went berserk from it. Guess it wasn't your powers I was feeling. Are you insinuating that my dark powers are the same as those of those sorry creatures? Well, I think what you want, but you regret it the day you did. Wow, seriously, this is dark. For now, I will look past your remark, as pride is not the present issue. Instead, we have to focus on our efforts. Under that fact, I found these fragments in Fog Shadow Tower before I joined up with you. Leviathans. I'm certain I saw these fragments on their bodies. I should have hunted them down while I had the chance. Wait, just take care of the problem in your hometown, Nightfall? Talking about that, I would be nothing but frivolous banter and a complete waste of time. However, as soon as it takes some time to cool off and gather my thoughts, I will tell you about it. Wow, they talk pretty dark. Dark for, being a kid's game. It just feels so weird. Oh, alright, you're expanding the story of the Skylanders. Yep, cool. So we're using these two now. You guys gonna have a bunch of talking before you battle? Days before meeting up with the rest of the group. Fog Shadow Tower. These are the first times I've returned home since I became a Skylander. I heard that no harm had befallen the town for some time. It's quite a shock to see monsters appearing and villains resorting to violence. Even so, they are no threat to me, as I am the monster hunter. I shall hunt them all down. Let's go. Talking about hunting them down, so it feels so dark. Alright, so this wind person, which I forgot the name of the Skylander, that's a charge. Ha! What business do you have in my town? Move out of the way! I gotta get out of here! How dare you speak to me in that manner? You shall pay dearly for raiding my home. What? What are you talking about? I wasn't interested in your gloomy town. Oh, what the heck? Why on earth is this strange person getting in our way? We don't have time for this. The Leviathan, the most vicious monster in all of Skylands. And not just the Leviathan, a host of them attacked us. They appeared on the shore, screaming their lungs while destroying everything in sight. The Leviathans, blasphemy! You're just trying to trick me. Sure, it would have made it presence once in the past, but I've heard no such thing ever since they left this town. Fine, see yourself. Do whatever you want. We don't care if you get crushed by these monsters. There, you satisfied now? I get out of my way. I gotta get as far away from this place as possible. I wanna get away from these monsters. Recharge. Use that power. This power. Hey there! You guys didn't like that, did you? So because these are default characters, you just have yeah, you don't have to worry about upgrading or their level because they're meant for the story. Boss, Leviathan. So, it wasn't a lie after all. There's no mistake that's the one of the who threatened the citizens after hatching right in front of me. A Leviathan. At the time, there was only one. Never did I expect for them to be multiplied so quickly. And now that I look closely, I see something shining on it. Their bodies. No. Could this be of course what I was? No, there's no time to waste. I have to stop them now. One thing I've noticed that is the Leviathan, if you look, it looks an awful lot like the creatures from the Avengers movie, the first one. I mean, look at it. Tell me that doesn't look like one of those similar things. I mean, no different, but it looks like the things from the Avengers movie. Now. There goes the Leviathan. Whoa! What is power? Defeat one, and many others come to full force. There is no way I can deal with them all at this rate. The citizens will be involved. Everyone run! What are you waiting for? Concern yourself not, and flee hence to the mountains or the hills. Escape to the highest ground you can find now. Leave the town behind. It's just a town. Alright. Just gotta see how many story levels there are. Alright, there's that many left. Oh, alright. Alright, so it is time for my OPT. And that is what transpired. I'm sorry, what happened to you, Nightfall? It must have been easy. It must not have been easy to dealing with that. I don't need your pity. As I stated already, I only entertained you and with my tale because I needed time to put the pieces together. Besides, if I had looked gloomy, that noisy lark would be insolently asking questions. Oh, what? Cut me some slack. You don't know how considerate I can be. I'm aware of these things too, you know. Anyway, all our residents managed to escape unharmed, right? Yes, fortunately there were no casualties. However, mental damage they took was severe. Oh, and the town was pretty much destroyed. Wait a sec, were Leviathans always good at mental attacks? First time I'm hearing of such a thing. After all that talk, I'm about to consider it and aware. Nightfall, referring to the fact that residents are lost in grief after losing their homes along with the possessions. Basically, the residents were evacuated. But the lines are still hanging around the shore. Correct. I did my best I could at the time. I gave it my all. Well, maybe we should all go as a team next time instead of you just going alone. Let's finish what we started. I'm up for that. Take you out. You, and you, and you, and you. Hey, it's those guys! I recognize those, looking dudes. You know what? I just might be time for me to blaze up. Oh, funny, you should mention that. I think I've decided where I should drive my blades into next. Seriously! Drive my blades into? That just sounds so dark. What are you guys talking about? This is a kid's game. We're cleared all the villains in this area. Let's get out of here. True, but new enemies keep lingering in my head. Look, I understand, but as much as things are pointless to think about, we have a chance to make your hometown peaceful again. Are you saying that's no good? By doing so, you're choosing to potentially die. You don't have to risk your lives for this. Is that what heroes do? You're not wrong about that. If I decided to handle this myself, like you did, I think I'm the same way. But we're a team now, aren't we? We also have a wonderful quartermaster here. Thanks. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate you guys talking to me like that. Still, there's nothing more reliable than feather blades and brakes. The only thing your feather blades are good for is floating in the sea. So, what about your flames? Oh, they're good for us being put out. Heck, they aren't even useful for making a cup of coffee. Okay, that's just me. Look, I'm saying you shouldn't underestimate our quartermaster, you idiot. Haha, face it, you can't even beat me in a simple argument. Why you? I'm gonna teach you a lesson how to done dealing with these livers? Would you guys stop arguing? You're like children, having to take the same path I came from once more. So tedious, even thinking about it annoys me. Just know that I'm grumbling all the time. I won't give you a second thought. Remember this. I choose not to worry, we won't care about you either. Oh, I think you meant to say we'll do the best to give her as much care as possible. Right, Storm? Oh, was that it? Well, whatever. You're a bunch of children. I'll lead the way. Alright, time for team meeting up again. I mean, that's so much. 2 more. I love the moves I can attack all the enemies. It's always a great skill. I mean, that was so easy. Tackle the enemies at once! And again! It's good to have healers and enemies that can attack all at once. Next! Alright. Oh, we're getting kind of strong. I wonder if I'll be able to survive this. Maybe, barely. Now. Wow, you survived that. You weren't supposed to survive that. There we go. Okay. Take that. Let's go. Who's next? Gotcha. See these guys again, eh? You, then we do you, and you. There we go. Ooh. One more guy left, and he's done. I would have Spiral on the team, but I want to maximize as much power as I can. Because Spiral is my main. I mean, it's the reason I got into Skylanders in the first place, because the first game was based on that. How are we supposed to do this when, you know, whatever. Hey guys, time for Ting. Yeah! I can sense their powers getting stronger as we get closer. I feel unknown, yet still so familiar. It's the same power that I came from the fragment found on the bodies of the villains during the previous mission. You can take to yourself, right? Excuse the caution when I approach them. Yeah, I want Spitfire. Now. Take that! And you're done. Well, it's gonna do that. It's gonna charge up his ability. Take that! Hey! Don't be attacking him. It's the Leviathan time. That one is the leader. Wow, it's enormous. It looks like I'm gonna leap pretty high to stab it in the head. Oh my goodness, that is dark. That is just so dark. Then again, stabbing its butt would be a lot easier. I don't want to fly if I don't have to. Seriously, that's just dark. Was it what you wanted to do in the first place? Seriously, this is dark. Yes, joke around all you want, but remember that once the battle begins, there will be no time for frivolousness. Your joking helped ease my nerves. Don't die. This truly is the final battle. Is it now? Well, then let's show this Leviathan how we do business. Yeah, that's not very nice. Come on. Oh, he's down. He's down! Man down! No, don't die! Take him out! No! It's so close! Whew! Full nearly died then. We did it. We did! We sure showed them. Wiped the floor with them. Wow, we are completely, utterly distraught. Yes, yes, we get it. Would you please be quiet? Sorry, you're right. We did it. We did do it. These fragments. We also found them during the last battle. Those shiny, mysterious fragments. They must have something important. So we were right. These fragments were doing something to the villains of Skylanders. What the heck are they? Meh. Let's leave this for Four Eyes Nerd. Hugo. We're on the hand. On the other hand, we're going to celebrate a sweet taste of victory. You're right, Stoneblade. We have taken back lands and saved the people. It's all because of you guys, Spitfire, Stormblade, and Protomaster. Thank you so much. Wow, that's something I thought I never say in your lifetime. I'm remembering this for sure. Let's slide today with Noisy Lock. Protomaster, you've heard news about the belated as I was returning to your homeland. Eon told me that you're a Protomaster who has returned to Skylanders after a long time. Spitfire, I am willing to work with you as a member of Supercharged team. Charger team. I think I skipped something all over there, but anyway. Was Nightfall part of the Superchargers? I think he might have been. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it was thing. I'm pretty sure he might have been. I can't remember. What does that mean? Yes, I, Nightfall, pledge to assist the Protomaster who brought back peace to my hometown. It does not matter where. If you need my help, I will be there. The darkness is where I exceed most. In the same of darkness, I shall do my very best, Protomaster. Yay, we got it done. And that is all of it done. On easy, I'm pretty sure there's like, yeah, see, there's also normal. But anyway, claim all this. Alright, let's see if he's able to be unlocked yet. Nope. Alright, so anyway, that does it for the special episode dungeon for Nightfall. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and comments below. Let me know what you thought of this event. If you played it, and just in terms of adding this to the game. If you think you want to see more of this, hopefully they do it. It was pretty interesting. Dark in some places, especially with the third lady, which I can't remember her name, sorry. I keep forgetting. I know that she's Skylander. I have her, but I just forget the name. But, I mean, she was dark in this. This is a kid's game, and she kept talking about stabbing people in heads and all that. It's like, that's pretty dark. But anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and check back every day for more Skylanders goodness and other stuff too. Alright, anyway, see ya. Bye.